Joel and Drew, and welcome to the first episode in the Iconian War called Uneasy Allies.
I'm currently on leave from Voyager, and I was passing near the Hobus system in a shuttlecraft when I picked up some odd energy readings. I took a detour to investigate. You can't be too careful where Hobus is concerned. But I wouldn't mind some help. Can you rendezvous with me at these coordinates? Having a real starship here would be a big help.
On our way, Lieutenant Commander.
This is Federation Shuttle Tereshkova. I am under attack in the Hobus system, requesting emergency assistance.
This is the Cynthia. We received your distress call.
I'm under attack by Romulan vessels. I could use a little help here. I'm a decent pilot, but things are getting a little rough.
Acknowledge Tereshkova. We're on our way.
This freighter's packing some serious weapons. I don't think they're hauling cargo.
This is the Romulan Imperial Star Navy. You are in a restricted area. Leave immediately.
These aren't Toshia ships. They're Imperial loyalists. Thanks for the assistance. I was checking out some strange readings and discovered this errant freighter. I hailed them and they opened fire. It's a good thing you picked up my distress signal.
Any idea why they attacked you?
I don't know yet. Based on these ships' identification codes, these aren't Tal Shiar vessels, just elements of the old Romulan Star Navy. They're no friends of the intelligence agencies, but also not allies of the Republic. Last true sons of the Empire, that sort of thing. Not to impose, but my shuttle's taken a beating. Do you mind if I bring it aboard?
We'll clear a landing bay for you. We also need to check this freighter. Scanning the primary engine assembly is damaged. Reading multiple Romulan life sides, sir, are being hailed on screen.
This is Lieutenant Gaius Salon. This vessel has been disabled. Your interference is disruptive, but survivable.
Lieutenant Salon, what are you doing aboard that freighter?
This unit is executing its priority directives. All other directives have been suspended.
Why did you help? Why did you attack us?
This unit was defending this vessel against outside attack. Defensive associates is required by priority override.
Gaius, why are you referring to yourself as this unit? Scans of the freighter show it's remarkably well equipped, but there's no contraband or Borg technology outside of Lieutenant Salon's implants. There's nothing that explains his change in behavior. Captain, if someone's controlling Gaius through his Borg implants, we know that Tal Shiar can do things like that, and he's certainly not acting like normal. It's almost as if he's part of the collective again. He can't answer our questions because he isn't there. We need to find out who did this. Taurus had a facility on Hobus Moon. The gateway she was making is gone, but I'm detecting power to the base's environmental systems. Whoever did this could still be down there. Lock a tractor beam on that freighter and have a away team meet me in the transporter room. This facility is badly damaged. Atmospheric pressure is holding steady, but power is fluctuating and many of the systems are barely functional. Towers didn't leave this place in a good state. Scans are reading several Romulan life signs throughout the facility. Whoever they are, they're deeper in the complex. I think they're trying to restore full power. Let's see if we can get any information from these computer systems. Gate was destroyed when terrorists fled last year, but we should check this out. They had enough power, but it looks like they're still locked out of the computer memory.
It doesn't help much. He must be trying to gain access to the gateway data.
Nothing we can do for them now, sir. I know that various factions have skirmished over this facility since Romulus was lost. In hopes of finding out what caused the supernova, looks like these were Republic allied Remans who have been in the wrong place. Their injuries are consistent with Romulan military disruptors, which fits what we've seen here of the Romulan naval presence. These wounds are recent. These Remans must have been part of Albusex's forces. They kept this facility secure since it was taken from Tyrus.
There's a door to the left.
We need to get to that lab. These Romulans must be trying to steal or restart the Iconian gate.
Quick, through the side door and down to the gate.
I surrender.
That's it.
Well, no. I do still have crucial information about your poor friend Lieutenant Ceylon and how to fix his addled Borg brain. About the gateways and how to use them. About the Iconians. Now tell me, aren't those things more important than the fleeting pleasure you'll get from shooting me?
I'm not interested in any more of your lies.
But you are interested in what I can tell you. This gateway is damaged beyond repair, but I learned a thing or two when I was a guest of the Iconians. I know how to operate their gateways, and I've memorized several sets of coordinates. I know about places you haven't seen yet. In fact, the only reason I was here was to open a gate to a specific Iconian base.
Fleeing one jail to go back to another?
Not exactly. Do you really think there are only 2 Dyson spheres? There are more, and I know the location of the one the Iconians are still using. Wouldn't you like to see that?
Why should I believe any of this? You haven't shown anything. You haven't shown us anything credible. Sir, we're getting a message from command. Patch it through.
I have a priority directive for you. Sela has escaped from custody. I'm alerting all ships to watch for her and for her operatives. Your communications officer tells me you're not aboard your ship. What's your status?
Interesting you should mention that, sir.
No, please, go ahead. I can wait.
Go ahead, Admiral.
Sela was last seen in the Devron sector. Be aware that she was apparently aided by Lieutenant Gaius Salan, the Lasette's intelligence officer. She should be considered extremely dangerous, and it is likely that she is rallying former supporters to her cause.
She's here, sir. I found her with a group of Imperial loyalists. She's surrendered.
I think that if you bring Sela back to custody, she'll likely just escape again. And we won't be any closer than we are now to knowing what she has planned, or what she knows about the Iconians. Keep an eye on her, see where she goes, and try to learn more about her plans. This may be a good opportunity to finally gain some useful information.
Understood. I'll see what we can discover.
Well, well, well. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, isn't that the saying? I'll make you a deal. You want Gaius back, and you want to learn what I know? I'm willing to give you both. But first, we'll need to discuss the deal aboard my ship. Don't worry. I'm sure your crew will keep a transporter lock and whisk you away at the first sign of danger. Enjoy having the upper hand for as long as it lasts.
You're no threat to me. We'll do this on your ship.
I suppose we don't have much choice. Whenever you're ready, we can beam up to Sela's ship. But I'll go with you and watch your six.
I know you're not inclined to believe me, but I am telling the truth. I do have coordinates to a sphere the Iconians are still using. The Iconians have many servants. Some, like the Alachi, you have already seen. I watched how they opened the gateways and memorized the coordinates. The Iconians are moving their soldiers and ships into position. One day, soon, they'll be right on our doorstep.
And what do you want me to do?
This is our one chance to find out what the Iconians are doing and when they're going to attack. And they won't wait for our ships to be in position or give us time to muster a defense. One day very soon, the Iconians will simply appear at our homeworlds, and we will have to fight to survive.
What did you do to Lieutenant Ceylon?
Poor Gaius. All that Borg hardware in his head made it easy to give him some guidance. I've had quite a bit of time to learn about Borg technology. All you need to know is which switches to flip. It's been very helpful having someone on the inside. I would have never escaped without him. But as a gesture of goodwill, I'll give him back now. There probably won't be any permanent damage.
How did you manage to reprogram Gaius so thoroughly? His implants aren't that invasive.
You helped to pioneer some of those techniques, remember? Shooting your own crew, implanting test subjects with Borg technology, killing that adorable little Eppo. Once you know how to get into someone's head, you're there forever.
Let's get your ship moving.
My engineers report that they're having trouble keeping engine power stable. It appears you did quite a bit of damage to my ship. Unrelated systems keep failing in no discernible pattern. Perhaps you can take some of your people down to the engine room and have a look? Keep in mind that the sooner we get underway, the sooner this is all over.
Very well, I'll head to the engine room.
This unit is in diagnostic mode.
Lieutenant Salon, can you understand me? What happened? Gaius, do you understand what you're doing?
This unit is responding to its neural overrides. Please, help me.
This violation will not go unpunished, Gaius. I will make sure you are freed from this torment. Cynthia, one to beam directly to sickbay. Need to reinitialize the main deflector. Science officer. I'll send the marshal. I don't have an engineer, so I'm going to send Tovad.
What are you doing to my ship down there? Don't make things worse.
So the Septor set off. That explosive is on the move. Scans are picking up additional devices planted in the engine room. Looks like they're anti-tamper devices designed to keep anyone from getting close enough to disable the mines. You'll need to use your tricorder to desync the mine and move a bit closer until you can reach it and yet deactivate it. If you get too close without disabling the sensors, the anti-personnel defenses will fire. Okay.
I shouldn't need to remind you that we're on a timetable, so I won't.
Oh, be quiet, Sela. Need to be on the other side.
I recognize you. You have to help me. I'm a Republic intelligence operative on Team Cover. I infiltrated this crew of Romulan naval officers because they were still loyal to Sela. We can recapture her if we can keep this ship disabled.
I can't do that right now. There's a deeper plan at work, and I need to uncover what's really going on.
Sela's using you. She'll never tell you anything of substance. If she was the Iconian's prisoner, she couldn't have seen anything important. If she's still working with them, then she's leading you into a trap. Your only chance is to capture her now and help us reveal anyone in the Republic who helped her escape.
I have to let this play out. Sela won't tell us anything, but if she thinks I'm on her side, she'll show me everything.
I understand you've captured a saboteur. I won't tolerate a threat to the safety of this mission and my crew. I intend to have him executed immediately.
I am taking him into custody. This is non-negotiable.
Very well. However, this still doesn't solve our problem. We need to find a working Iconian gate.
I know where to find a gateway.
The Nopata system? Interesting.
Hakeem had a base there. He was conducting research for the Iconians.
My ship has been modified to mask its energy signature, so we should be able to get there without detection. The Tal Shiar may be a problem, though.
Can't you order Tal Shiar to let us pass?
The Tal Shiar serves the Iconians now. Certain elements of the Imperial Navy are still loyal, but the Tal Shiar would be more inclined to shoot me than listen to me.
Fine, I'm going back to my ship. We'll see what we can find at Nopata. Cynthia, beam us up. I'm reading a large amount of space debris and at least one Romulan ship in orbit, Captain. I can't determine if it's Romulan Navy or Tal Shiar, but it's definitely not a Republic vessel. Hail Sela, does she have any information about this?
Those are Tal Shiar ships. The Star Navy doesn't have the interest or the means to police far-flung systems like this one. The Tal Shiar and I don't exactly see eye to eye these days, so feel free to do what you will.
Last time I was here, Hakiv had a secret facility on the planet. The Tal Shiar must be using his old base.
Enemy vessel. This system is under Tal Shiar control. Stand down and prepare to be boarded.
Unlikely. Shields up.
We are under attack and requesting assistance.
Responding to your request for assistance.
Sensors are reading a structure on the surface, sir, with a small number of Romulans present. Also picking up some kind of dampening field. We can transport you to the outside of one of those buildings, but the field will protect transport to some parts of the facility. Understood.
Hakiv's private research facility. Soon all this will be lost to the sand. What a monument to folly.
I never thought I'd be coming back here after I escaped from Hakiv's arena.
The Tal Shiar commonly use a diverter to intercept standard access codes on electronic locks. Give me just a moment. There. You really should learn some of these things.
Charming.
Someone else has been through here recently. Tal Shiar!
am I not surprised the mess hall is the one place here that isn't a total wreck? At least they were smart enough to take the weapons out of the armory. Hakiv Sanctum. I'm guessing that side door isn't just for show.
There must be a way through this blank wall. Maybe there's a release trigger in the office.
Allow me. Computer, recognize identity Sela, code Empress 1. Unlock lab access. Always have a back door.
I'll try to remember that.
Another secret door. Hakiv was always so melodramatic. Let's get this gateway working again.
You're getting a little too close to the truth. It's time to eliminate you both.
You should be more careful about the loyalty of your subordinates. Stop her! Don't let her escape! Kill it!
Nero Parasite explains why Van Zyl turned on us so suddenly. Still, there's no telling how she got infected. It must have happened when she was in Voyager in the Delta Quadrant. The parasite's gone, but we need to get her to sickbay. Yes, sir, we'll take care of it. I think I understand what's happening now. Lieutenant Commander Van Zyl was pursuing Sela because of the parasite. She probably even started that fight she called us to help to finish. She's been under the thrall of the Oncodians this whole time. I think she's been making sure she's stuck close to you and Sela, so she can try to figure out Sela's plans and then eliminate her. If the Iconians want Sela this badly, she's probably on the right track. Cynthia, 1 to be directed to sickbay, alert neurology, and prepare trauma response.
There we go. I'll just put in those... Hey! Up here! Hurry up! They'll find us soon. Good. There's a gateway on this side. We won't be stuck here. Now, let's see what secrets we can wrest from this facility.
You!
Taurus. Stop her! Automated defenses? What a waste of time. Get that force field down!
I won't let you take me!
We need to catch her before she can cause any more trouble. She's locked the door. Try to unlock it with one of these consoles. Interesting. According to this data, we're in the Andromeda Galaxy. You should download some of these files to your tricorder. This sphere seems to be much older than the others. There's communication traffic from Iconian ships inside the sphere. I've never seen these kinds of vessels before. Ah, here we go. Almost there. Got it. The door is open. Taurus must have overloaded the collimators in that plasma area. She's turned this room from a plasma allocation conduit into a death trap. Who even builds rooms like this into a structure anyway? There are control consoles across from the containment area. If you can get to them, you can probably shut down the system.
This looks dangerous, but we don't have much choice.
There's nowhere left to run, Taurus. Do you really think the Iconians will help you now?
No, you don't understand. I didn't seek them out because I wanted to rule. I needed them to save us, to turn back time, to undo Hobus, and bring back Romulus.
Then you're more of a fool than I thought. You poor deluded creature. The Iconians aren't interested in saving anything. Nor could they.
We have to get out of here. It's not safe anymore. They're coming.
I guess you'd better go then. If you had only known, Taurus, the Iconians can't travel through time. It destroys their minds. The sphere just jumped. Look, it's nighttime inside this sphere, but it's never dark inside the other spheres. The Iconian fleets are here, and there are so many ships they're blotting out the sun.
I see you.
Time to go. How absurd to think that she could have ever accomplished anything significant. She lost her throne and spent years in mindless devotion to gods who could not hear or answer her prayers. Taurus's fanaticism blinded her. She studied everything about the Iconians, but never learned the one simple fact that would have ended her quest. There was only one thing she didn't get wrong. We need to leave. Immediately.
Clarify for me, why can't the Iconians travel through time?
Iconian minds aren't like ours. They're entangled with chronoton states. I'll spare you the boring details. It helps to orient them when using their gateways, but it means that they can't go back and forth in time like we can. Doing so would cause the Iconian to lose its memories of the intervening time.
All we've seen is their automated defenses. Why hurry? We could learn more about the Iconian plans here.
Take a look at the sky. In a sphere like this, nothing should obscure the sun. Those aren't clouds.
Iconian ships, they're blotting out the sun.
Did you feel that? The sphere just jumped. The Iconian invasion is beginning.
Your galaxy is orbit.
It's a herald. The personal guards and servants for the Iconians. Fighting is not our best option. Head for the gate. Run! The gateway is destabilizing.
Sir, we've been wondering what happened to you since you disappeared from our scanners. Command sent out a fleet-wide alert. We need you to back on the ship right away. How is Van Zyl? She is resting in sickbay. Doctor says her true physiology is very robust when it comes to surviving neurologically linked symbionts. But Van Zyl wasn't joined, which is why the parasite could take over. She may retain some of the memories from the experience, which could provide us with useful information. The doctor says she's ready for a debriefing and can return to Voyager in just a few days. As near as we can tell, she picked up Parasite on a away mission in the Delta Quadrant and immediately left Voyager. Apparently, the Iconians got word of Sela's escape and sent Van Zyl and her Parasite to tail Sela. Noted. Anything else I should know? We can beam you aboard whenever you're ready. Command wants us to proceed immediately to the Iconian system. Something big is happening. Beam us up. I think our problem just got a whole lot bigger.
As you can see, matters have become somewhat urgent. We have no information about Sela's whereabouts, but I have no doubt that she is still making alliances and raising armies. But even that threat is less pressing than the arrival of this new sphere near the Iconia system. As far as we can tell, this sphere is far larger and older than any of the other spheres we've encountered. I fear Sela was right. The Iconians are invading, and this is just the beginning.
Greetings.
Thank you all for watching, and we will see you again soon.